welcome back to Game 3 of the Gatlinburg Cap Classic here for softball. There's a shot by number 3, Willa Bedsole. Evangel Lightning, it'll go deep, and she'll go all the way around to third, and she'll try for home for a leadoff run, and she will score. Inside the park home run for Team Glory, Willa Bedsole. Right there, taken home. It's all right. Team Glory, right off the jump, is going to go up 1-0. It's a bit outside. Ball one, Zoe Tucker in the circle right now. Ball two, now batting is number 18. It's going to be Rayleigh Evans from the Evangel Christian School Lightning. Exciting day of softball so far. Well, baseball too, but softball that we've been able to see. Shot, hits third, and she'll have a single. Back-to-back Evangel players with hits. She'll try for second. Safe. Evans has second. And the third Evangel player, Michaela Cranford, with a shot here to center. Snagged. And into the cutoff. Will hold Evans at second. But an exciting day of softball so far. First game, a tie, 4-4 between Team Glory and Team Unity. Second team between Team Unity and Team Freedom. Team Freedom, pardon the pun, came out swinging. And took a eventually 9-4 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. Team Unity scoring 4 runs, almost getting that 5th. There's strike 2. On number 6, Aiden Saavedra. But almost a comeback by Team Unity. Fell just short. Inside ball 1. And so now Team Glory and Team Freedom facing off. Of course, right here on the Gatlinburg Cap Classic channel, you have the baseball games going on as well. Charlie Serafian. There's a hit here by Saavedra. Fires to first. Got her. Out number 2. And that was Claire Mixon at short with the gun down. It does move Evans to third, though. Strike 1 swinging on number 75, Natalie Gardner. From the Cabarrus Stallions. Pass ball. Evans into home, and she'll score standing up. And Team Glory has 2 here. Ball called there. Two the count. Called strike 3 rather. Now it's 2-2. Could have sworn I just saw 2 fingers up on the right hand. Low, and it's a full count. Speaking of full count, shout out to Full Count Apparel, sponsor of the Gatlinburg Cab Classic on the baseball and the softball side. Ball 4 here for Gardner will put her on first. Here in the top of the first.
Now up to bat, number 28, Kenzie Bailey.
Gardner is going to sub out, and Saavedra will come in as the pinch runner to first. Foul for strike one. Kenzie Bailey, the junior, coming in from Cornerstone Christian in Alabama. These two young ladies faced each other during the season. Inside ball. Correction, that is Cornerstone Christian from Columbiana, so coming from the AISA. There is a Cornerstone Christian in the CFA, or ACA, but not the correct one. Pass ball. Saavedra is going to go for second, standing up. Count will be 2-1. Low, call ball 3. And ball 4 will put Bailey on first, Saavedra on second. This is Kiera Smith with a foul. Nope.
Up to bat is number 3, Key Smith.
No, it was foul. It's be strike one. She's played in all 3 games. Playing game 1 for Team Glory, game 2 for Team Unity, and now back with Team Glory. 1-1 the count. Inside ball 2. Of course, Team Freedom made up of players from North Carolina, Mississippi, and Texas. Team Glory, there's a strike on Kiera Smith. Team Glory, players from Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, and Florida.
Yeah, I mean, if they want that, because here's the thing, we started early, so.
There's a shot by Kiera Smith, pop up, drop, second, lost it.
Right, but.
Saavedra in to score. Smith's going to move to second. Bailey will move to third. So she'll have a double.
Gotcha. Okay.
Glory
Whatever the coaches want to do.
moves it to 3.
It is an option. There is an option. Gotcha. All right,
Strike here on number 7. This is Eden Klutz. So Bailey on third. Smith on second. Well, who's on first? Nobody. At second base. inside, ball one.
We got number 7 eating with looks on at the plate.
2-1 the count. Inside 3-1. Up and away, walk will load the bases.
You don't have anybody got to shoot this one?
That will lead to an infield meeting for Team Freedom. Turned into a warm one here at Eagleton Ballpark in Maryville, Tennessee. Of course, moved here due to the chance of rain there. Rocky Top Sports World, as well as field condition. But this has been a beautiful venue. Awesome opportunity for these young ladies. And honestly, us as the crew, we're not arguing with the press box at all. Outside, ball one. Foul ball shot. Here by number 5, Molly Moon, the junior from the Cabarrus Stallions. And thrown out at first. They get out of the first inning with the bases loaded. 3 runs surrendered.
Team Glory puts up 3 runs on top of the
And
first.
so Team Freedom will go on offense. And we'll see if they can bring it like they did in game 2 of the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Back here in the bottom of the first of the Gatlinburg Cap Classic here in 2026. So far the count 3-0. And a shot here by Claire Mixon popped up. And a snag by third base. Shortstop, rather. Snagged by the shortstop. Michaela Cranford will give them out number 1. Pop up here by number 5. Snagged by the right fielder. That was
Up to bat is number 22, Ellie Zeig.
Sligel with the pop up, and now Slig up to bat. Called strike 1. This is Natalie Gardner from the Cabarrus Stallions. Strike 1. Zeig, foul ball. Strike 2. A quick bottom of the first. Fly ball catch. Actually, 2 pop. Two outs here. Foul ball. A shot here by Zeig and snagged by Cranford. 2 outs by Michaela Cranford. And there's the replay. It'll wrap up the bottom of the first. Great grab by Cranford. And that'll take us to the top of the second when we return to the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Back here with the top of the second inning. This is Landry Miller pitching. Izzy Kangas behind the plate. And Jesse Hamill up to bat. Called strike one. And ball 4 will put Hamill at first base.
Destiny Workman.
And now batting number 2, Destiny Workman from Northview Academy. A shot from Workman over second base into the gap. Hamill will be safe at second. Workman safe at first.
Now batting number 16, Kirsten
And number
Thomas.
16, Kirsten Thomas from the Pack Panthers, the sophomore, represents the tying run. Low and a ball 1. Shot by Thomas popped up and snagged by first base. That's number 24, A.J. Gibson from Russell Christian. And now we're back to the top with Willa Bedsole, a leadoff inside the park home run.
Now batting number 3, Willa Bedsole.
Bedsole got the scoring started for Team Glory with an electrifying opening at bat. Called ball. And ball 4. And Bedsole will head to first. Bases are loaded. No way they wanted to put that ball anywhere where Bedsole could hit it.
Now batting number 18, Rayleigh Evans.
And now number 18, Rayleigh Evans, the second player in the lineup from Evangel Christian. Foul tip, strike 1. Evans, the go-ahead run here. 1 out here in the top of the second. Evans with another foul. Settling into a beautiful afternoon. A little bit of cloud cover finally coming out here at Eagleton Ballpark. 1-2 the count. Foul tip. Evans still alive. Just absolutely blowing through softballs. They've already burned through their first batch of baseball cards. They had to go back and re-up. Called ball here. And again, a huge shout out to the young men fielding these foul balls, keeping them. And they called strike 3, swinging. That's out number 2 with bases loaded. Landry Miller in a bit of a bind right now, but Michaela Cranford responsible for 2 outs there in the first inning at short. 9 homers, 9 home runs on the season. Oh, and by the way, she was the MVP of Game 1. Just FYI. And honestly, if you're Miller in this situation, you're not really giving her a whole lot to hit. You'll sacrifice a run to not give up the homer. Matter of fact, there's the pop-up. Let's see if second can snag it. She does. Out number 3. They get out of the jam. What a great job. The snag for out number 3. And that'll do it for the top of the second. Team Glory holding on to their 3-0 lead. Back here for the bottom of the second. Natalie Gardner warming up for Team Glory here on the Gatlinburg Cap Classic channel. Make sure you get a second screen going and get the baseball game up and running. Bottom of the 8th, Team Glory up 5-2 on Team Liberty. Charlie Serafian on the call. Brendan Daniel working the camera. Very excited, very honored to be here at the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. So Gardner in the circle. And a pop fly center field, out number 1. Called ball.
Up to bat is number 24, A.J. Gibson.
Two and 0 the count. Kirsten Thomas. Foul, strike. 1. Kirsten Thomas from the Pack Panthers, sophomore, behind the plate, playing the first 2 games of Team Unity and then jumping in with Team Glory. Low and a ball 3. And a ball 4. And a walk to lead off bottom of the second inning. There's a shot and snagged at the fence. So Marish out, second out. Great snag there in left field. Swing and a miss for Zoe Tucker. Outside ball one. A.J. Gibson at second base. Shot into the gap here, center field. That's Bedsole having to field it. Fires it in to Thomas. Mishandled, and Gibson's going to score to put Team Freedom on the board. Bedsole, great job tracking it down. Made the throw all the way to home. Thomas unable to corral it. Here's a shot through the gap to left. Fielded by third, and she's out. Out number 3. Let's get a number. Not a big fan of those jerseys, but let's get a number. Who was playing third there? Great hustle by left field and third. That was number 6 for the Stallions, Aiden Saavedra. Great job hustling back to third, getting out number 3, and taking us to the top of the third. Team Glory leads 3-1. Back with the top of the third inning here at the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic.
Mound is Carly Marish. Up to bat, number 6, Aiden Saavedra. Is that a ball first or strike?
Saavedra up to bat now. Called strike. Makes the count 0-2 rather. Pass ball. Thankfully, no one on base. And thankfully for the pitcher, number 8. Carly Maresh from Brazos Valley. There's a shot. Foul call. Maresh in the circle. Her battery mate Slagle behind the plate. There's a shot right back at the pitcher. Hitter redirected the ball. Throw is to first. Safe is Saavedra. Leadoff single here. And now Gardner up to bat. I believe this just wrapped up game 2 of the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Still 2 games to go there. Called strike. Brings the count to 1-1. Foul shot into the net. Brings it to 1-2. Just a bit outside. Pickoff attempt at first. Unsuccessful. Saavedra gets back. 2-2's the count. Strike 3. Marish gets Gardner. Little pitcher on pitcher crime. Little pitcher on pitcher crime, and now another pitcher versus pitcher matchup. Bailey started off game 1 for Team Glory. Bailey with a moonshot that goes foul. Bring up a strike 1. One the count. Another deep shot. Goes foul for Bailey. And bring the count to 1-2. Good. Hit here to third. And out at first will be out number 2. Meanwhile, Saavedra has made her way to second. Up 3-1 is Team Freedom. Inside, Saavedra is going to go to third. Kira Smith up to bat now. Low for a ball 2. Inside, ball 3. Play at the plate. Safe is Saavedra. 4-1. Team Glory. It was close. Pass ball situation. Team Glory now leads by 3. Smith with a shot to second. Grounder is fielded, thrown to first, and that'll be out number 3. That'll take us to the bottom of the third when we return to the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Back here with the bottom of the third at the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. This is going to be a leadoff ground out to first. Rayleigh Evans, I'm sorry. Nope, that was not Evans. Evans on the out. That was Kaylin Evans with the out. Down and away, ball one. Rayleigh Evans with the out. Nope, not out with the out. There's a shot by Landry Miller. And foul, but an absolute rocket. Of course, her sister, Berkeley, the junior, winning top pitcher and MVP of Game 2 with the only home run so far with the baseball games. Miller with a shot, and they'll call foul again. Foul ball up into the netting for Miller. 2-2 count. Miller, pop up, foul. Still 2-2 count. Appreciate it. Miller with a shot past third. It'll be fair. She'll be safe at first. And now it'll be Lily Keach. Pop up, center field. Nope, snagged by short, right behind second. Will hold Miller at first. Keach will pop out. And that'll be out number one. There's a shot by Mixon into center. It'll get down for a base hit. Miller rounding third. She'll go up. No, she'll hold up at third. So Mixon to second. Miller to third. A little North Carolina connection there. That'll bring up Slagle. Ball one. Foul for a strike one.
Up to bat, we have Tilly Slagle.
Team Glory up 4-1. Team Freedom tying run at the plate with Slagle. Strike two. And strike three. Out number three. Gardner gets out of the inning with a punch out. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth when we come back to the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Back here with the top of the fourth. Here at the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Klutz is going to ground out to first to start the inning. In the circle, number 15, Zoe Tucker. Number 24, A.J. Gibson behind the plate. Outside, ball one. Number 15, Jesse Hamill up to bat now for Team Glory. Up 4-1. There's a shot from Hamill, deep left field, snagged for out number 2. I believe it's Berkeley Miller with the grab there.
Now batting number 75, Natalie Gardner.
Correction, not Berkeley. Evans, maybe? Called strike.
Correction, that is number 15, Jesse Hamill.
So Hamill now the batter. 1-2 count. Hamill pop up to third. 3 up, 3 down. No big deal for Team Freedom as they head to their bottom of the inning to try and spark a comeback. Bottom of the fourth when we return. Back here at in the bottom of the fourth. Workman is, might need to turn the music off a little bit. Workman ball 1 in the circle now. Swing and a miss for Zeig. Strike 1. Zeig with the out. Out number 1 of the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Berkeley Miller up to bat. And Miller out at first. Two outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Just a bit outside. Ball 1. Ball 2, rather. This is number 24, A.J. Gibson. Outside, ball 3. Catches lefty and bats righty. That's what I'm just now noticing. I'm now joined in the box. We've gotten a chance to talk to several young ladies all day. And a hit to center. Gibson safe at first. Give her a single. I'm now joined by 3 young ladies from the Cabarrus Stallions. Number 75, Natalie Gardner, senior. Junior, number 5, Molly Moon. And sophomore, number 15, Jessie Hamill. Ladies, thank y'all for coming up and giving us a chance to get to know you a little bit. Here's a throw hit back to the pitcher. Workman knocked it down. That'll put a runner on first here with 2 outs. All right. So we got to run through this. So let's start with we go to the gas station. What are we getting? What's the haul?
Hot Cheetos and Dr. Pepper.
It just doesn't matter.
I mean, I like Red Bull.
Red Bull?
It's pretty good.
Just plain Red Bull?
Ew,
No?
no. No, you gotta get the white one.
The white Red Bull? Okay.
I'd probably pick a bag of chips and a water.
Nothing sweet. Nothing sweet. What chips are we going with?
Doritos?
The good ones, the red ones, right? Okay, all right. Shot into center field. It'll get down. Thomas trying to grab it. No runner, though. She'll stop at third, and now bases are loaded. Hit there by number 15, Zoe Tucker, the sophomore from Russell Christian. Bases will be loaded. You said the good Doritos, right? The red ones. Okay, all right. As long as we're good there. Nothing sweet. None of y'all? Maybe?
Ooh, I like Three Musketeers. Those are pretty good.
Okay, that's a solid one. That's a solid one. Are we doing sunflower seeds?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
The pickle ones? Okay, all right. Called strike 2 there. So we'll get serious here for a second. What made y'all want to play softball? What got y'all into it?
Basically, I sucked at all the other sports.
Oh, man. Well, get an out 3 there, and it'll take us to the top of the 5th. So you sucked at the other sports.
Yes, absolutely.
Which ones did we try?
Dude, I played basketball, and I didn't make a basket the whole season. And soccer,
Oh,
just
man.
don't even talk about soccer.
Volleyball?
Actually, I'm starting that this year. I'm
Okay.
excited. I'm
Track?
not good, but-
Track?
No.
No? No?
No.
What about you?
One day it just came on the TV, and I've seen people play baseball, and I was like, that looks fun. So
There you
I
go.
tried it, and I ended up being all right at it.
And how long have you two been playing it?
Ooh, I've been playing I played T-ball and then I played since so probably like 9 years.
Okay.
So it's been a lot.
I started in 7th grade,
Okay.
so not too long.
And then Natalie?
I've been playing for 11 or 12 years now. My
Oh.
mom begged me to do it,
And that's what got you into it, was your mom begged you to do it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Who's y'all's biggest inspiration in the game of softball? Do y'all have somebody you look up to?
Like players or just like
Players, yeah. Players, coaches.
Honestly, our coaches this year were so great. I love my coaches this year. It's
Yes.
been like the best year. Well, my dad is one of my coaches, but our head coach, he's amazing. Well, my dad's amazing too.
Shout out Coach Nick.
Yeah. No, they're great.
What about y'all? Same thing, or
Yeah,
no college
Yeah.
players or pro or anything?
Amina Vega, Duke.
Okay.
It's not Duke. No.
I was actually born in Wilson, so I can claim North Carolina when I need to. When we're doing really well in sports, I'm like, I was born there. Otherwise, I was raised in Tennessee, so I have to stick with Tennessee on that one. What about outside the game of softball? Who's some of y'all's influences or inspirations? Your mom? Any particular reason?
She's very
Now batting number 2, Destiny
Tough.
Workman.
and she gets through anything. She knows how to handle everything, and she doesn't like fall, crumble.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What about y'all?
My parents, they've really just pushed me to be closer to the Lord, and I'm so thankful that I have good, godly parents that help me, and I'm glad I'm able to glorify the Lord in such an amazing, fun way.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. What about you?
No, for sure. Definitely pretty much the same thing. My parents, they're pretty cool. Also my friends, they like push me to be better and push me to not have such a bad attitude about things, and well, I guess that's not really outside of sports. Just
That's still, yeah, kind of.
parents and friends, yeah.
Pass ball here, but a strike. 1-1 the count. So other than y'all's home field, and then obviously this is an awesome situation, but other than the y'all have a normal home field, right? Place y'all usually, okay. Other than that, because home is, you're comfortable there, you got a routine. Has there been another cool place y'all have gotten to play this year, or that was your favorite place to play?
What was that one field that was so nice?
Cannon?
No, like one of the first games we had.
That one
It was in Charlotte.
demolished.
Yeah.
we got beat really bad, but they had a nice field.
They did have a really nice field.
Now batting number 16, Kirsten Thomas.
Like parking lot.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Weird parking lot. Okay, all right.
It wasn't really like special. They just had like a nice field.
Yeah.
There's a shot here to center. Makes it unable to snag it. This is going to be Thomas pulling up. No, correction. Kirsten. Yeah, Kirsten Thomas. I was right. Kirsten Thomas pulling up at first with one out. So I can ask this question as someone who was homeschooled. What does it mean to y'all, because I'm assuming you're all homeschooled with being with Bears. What does it mean to y'all to be a homeschool athlete in terms of like when you're interacting with people, or how does that usually go? Is there any kind of weirdness, or is it pretty common?
I mean, I think honestly, I don't know that everybody knows that we're homeschooled, except for when we come play at a home field, because our home field is like a park. But no, I'm
Great scoop over there first by Izzy
just glad we have the
Pettis.
opportunity to play as homeschoolers,
Now
because
batting.
not everybody has that
And how long have y'all been homeschooled?
all my life.
18, Rayleigh
Okay.
Evans.
I was the same way, but I wasn't a homeschooler because there is a difference. There is a difference. There's a big difference.
Hopefully nobody can tell.
What do y'all hope to get out of the game of softball? What's something y'all wanna do with it?
Lifelong relationships, and ultimately just growing closer to God through it, and closer to my friends.
Okay. Any chance of playing at the next level? Natalie as a senior, anybody?
No.
Any looks now?
I'm looking at it. I hope to be able to. Just hope though.
There you go. All right. How cool is it to be a part of something like this? Where
I never thought I would be able to do something like this. It's been so fun. All the girls are, a lot of times you get a bunch of girls from different places, and a lot of people have, their little cliques, but everybody's been so nice, and I've just enjoyed it all.
how long was your drive? Because y'all work at
4
Barris.
hours.
Yep.
4 hours.
I'm guessing Natalie's about to go up to bat.
She is.
That's why I tell coaches, send players when you're on defense. Because they keep sending offensive players.
We were on defense.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shot into right field. Throw in. Thomas will score. And there you go. Yeah, I think they're supposed to get a card. Well, I'll tell you what, since the order's kind of cycling, there's another hit left field out. And that's out number 3. Well, I'll let y'all get back down there. That way you get ready for defense. Thank y'all so much for coming up. Really, really appreciate it. That was Natalie Gardner, Molly Moon, and Jesse Hamill from the Cabarrus Stallions. Fun to get to know them. Meanwhile, Team Glory has added to their lead 5-1 as we head into the bottom of the 5th. We'll step aside. This is the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. We're back at the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic.
Team Freedom. Number 8, Kaylin Evans. Sounds good. We leave here. We ain't going nowhere.
Kenzie Bailey in the circle. She started out for Team Glory. And the hit right back to her, unable to snag it. And that'll be a leadoff single there for Kaylin Evans from Rocky Mount Academy. Called strike 1. Chopper hit foul by Miller. Be a strike 2.
Number 14. Are we top 6?
Ball.
It's
Ball 1.
top 5. Top 5. Okay, top of the 5th. No, bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th.
Little high ball 2. We'll get the scoreboard corrected here momentarily. There we go. Shot to center field, hit the fence. Bedsoul's going to fire it in. Miller will pull up at second. Evans makes it to third.
Now batting number 5, Lily Keach.
So Team Freedom down 5-1. Lily Keach with a hit goes foul. Keach out of Pungo Christian, a senior. Behind the plate, Kirsten Thomas, the sophomore from the Pack Panthers. Just a bit outside ball one. Keach with a shot. Snagged at second after a tag up. Evans is going to score standing up. Miller will go to third.
Great catch, Tim. What's up? I'm at the softball field.
But Team Freedom
Okay, you can come in the door through the front, up the stairs.
adds another. Outside ball one. Eden Klutz coming from second and making the snag. Called strike one.
What's up, man?
I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
We lost 5-2 the second game.
Oh, yeah, I know. You guys play better.
Called strike two.
I'll just through everybody. I asked Toby, and Toby was like, "I didn't really pitch this month." My fishing. I wouldn't mind not pitching. So
Outside ball two.
my job easier. So, but they
Everybody was happy.
So Miller on third.
So I sort of
This is Claire Mixon up to bat.
everybody got a fair shot.
Riding that outside line. 3-2 full count. Speaking of full count, big shout out to Full Count Apparel, sponsor of the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic for baseball and softball. Mixon with a blast, snagged at short. Miller safe at third. Let's look at that replay. That was number 17. Michaela Cranford snags it and tries to get the pick at third. What a great catch there. Now Slagle up to bat, called strike one. Cranford 2 outs from short in the first inning. She was the MVP of game one with a 1-1 count here.
Yeah, Jace was like, "I'll be back next year." So he's like, Jace was like, "I'm gonna be with you."
Slagle punches it to second, snagged. Out number 3. I was wrong. It was 3 outs. And that will take us to the bottom, top of the 6th here at Eagleton Ballpark. Your score, Team Freedom 5. Team Glory 5. Team Freedom 2. We're back here in the top of the sixth. Aiden Saavedra with the at-bat.
For their JV team.
Foul for strike one.
Weekend dressing on the weekend. So.
A.J. Gibson still behind the plate. Zoe Tucker, her battery mate from Russell Christian there in Meridian, Mississippi, in the circle.
And I got a job interview tomorrow that I just found out about yesterday. So I think I pray that I get it, and I can start coaching at the school I'm at.
Hopefully this can be a little feather in your cap for it too.
Yeah, Coach Smith was like, "You gotta do what
5-2.
you do." He's like, "I'd love to have you back, but
He gets it.
yeah, because I think he's about
Team Glory. And there's a shot from Saavedra into center and a snag for out number one. That's number 14, Landry Miller, the senior, with out number one. Adley Gardner now up to bat. Just got to talk to her and a couple of her Cabarrus Stallions teammates. Foul ball here.
at 7. Yep. So y'all have a good one.
All right, brother. Be safe, all right?
Yes, sir. I'll see you hopefully next year.
Yes. You'll get invited. You just got to tell me no.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro.
Down and away, 1-1 the count. Gardner, another foul ball into the fence. The kids hate to see it.
Well, after this, in this next break of an inning, I've got to go out and get some more cards. I'm buying them, though. This is coming out of my personal account. I feel like it's a loss.
Chop to short. Out at first is Gardner.
Nice play there by Ellie.
Zeig with the play.
Now batting, number 28.
And now 2 away. Team Freedom down 3 runs. Team Glory would love to add to it. Here's Bailey. Punches it up the middle. Fielded by Keach. Fires to first. Got her. 3 up and 3 down here in the top of the 6th. When we come back, bottom of the 6th, Team Freedom trying to put a dent in this Team Glory lead. Back here in the bottom of the 6th, Zeig up to bat to lead off, and a foul ball puts her behind at 0-1. Fouled back again, 0-2. Still in the circle is number 28, Kinsey Bailey. Slig will put it in play. And safe at first. And she's down. Gardner unable to snag it. And she is safe at first. Looks like she tripped on first and just went down knee first into the ground. So she's going to tag out. Claire Mixon is going to pinch run from first. It's Ellie Zeig, freshman from the Brazos Valley Mustangs. Berkeley Miller now in the batter's box. Shot to second, fielded, throw to first. Safe. Back-to-back singles. No outs.
Up to bat's number 24, A.J. Gibson.
A.J. Gibson up to bat for Russell Christian. Called strike two. Mixon's going to try and take third, and she's safe. Miller's still at first. Mixon damaged third base, but they got it fixed. So runners now on first and third. Foul ball. 0-2 the count. Sorry, 1-2. Gibson pops it into the net, saving another baseball card. There's a shot to third, fielded, fired. Gardner gets her at first, throw to home, but Mixon's safe, and that'll make it a 5-3 game.
Up to bat number 8, Carly Marish.
Ball to call, Carly Marish up to bat now. Miller moves to second. Just a bit outside, ball two. Of course, right here on the Gatlinburg Cap Classic YouTube channel, we've got the baseball games going on as well. Charlie Serafian with the call. Brennan Daniel working production on that game. Outside, and Marish is going to get first. Runners at first and second. One out. Called strike one. This is Zoe Tucker up to bat out of Russell Christian there in Meridian, Mississippi.
Number 15, Zoe Tucker,
Foul ball there. Miller will head back to second. Marish to first. One away here in the bottom of the sixth. Tying run. No, go ahead run rather. Go ahead run at the plate right now. Shot past second base into right field. Ball gets fired in. Miller will score. Marish at third. And Tucker will pull up at first. 5-4. One out.
19,
Izzy Kangas up to bat now. Also from Russell Christian. Called ball one there. And we'll get a infield visit here. On defense. Let's check in. Speaking of the baseball games, let's check in real quick. Let's take a look. So currently right now, the baseball game. 2-0. Team Unity in the lead, top of the second. So now currently in the bottom of the second. 1-0 the count. This is Kangas popping it up. Sparing another ball card. 1-1 on the count. Called strike two there. Bailey trying to help preserve this Team Glory lead that Team Freedom has chipped away at. Went from 5-2 to 5-3 to 5-4. Ball two called. 2-2 the count. Kangas goes down swinging. Bailey with the punch out. Out number 2. Kaylin Evans now. Kaylin Evans. Up to bat coming out of Rocky Mount Academy in North Carolina. Still have runners at first and third. Up and away. Thomas doing a good job of not letting anything past her to prevent Tucker from getting to second. Foul ball here. Of course, Tucker represents represents the go-ahead run. Foul tip there. Evans. Grounder to the third. It's safe. Maresh is going to score. Tucker goes to third. Evans is safe at first. And we got a tie ball game.
Now batting number 14, Landry Miller.
Number 14, Landry Miller up to bat. Shot past short and third. That's going to score Tucker. Fires into Cranford. Gets it to Bailey. Holds the runners at first and second. Team Freedom has chipped their way back into this game with 2 outs to take the lead after being down 5-2. Lily Keach with a shot that'll get down left field. Mixon coming up to bat now, but now bases loaded. Evans, Miller, and Keach all on base with 2 outs. Bailey only needs 1 to get out of this inning. Mixon is up to bat. There's a pitch, ball outside. The comebacks have been plentiful here on the softball diamond today. Calls and a strike one rather, swinging. Claire Mixon. Game 1, it was a back and forth affair. Ended up with a tie game. Up for a ball 2. Game 2, 9-4 was the score going into the 7th inning. Team Unity brought it to 9-8, and the comeback fell just short. Got a called strike 2 there. Bailey 1 out, 1 strike away from getting out of loaded bases. Just a bit outside and a full count. Mixon drops it into center. Bedsole will fire it in, hold the runners, still bases loaded, so a single there for Mixon. It'll bring Evans in, and now a 7-5 game.
Number 5, Tilly Slagle at the bat.
And ladies and gentlemen, we've lost a baseball card. Big shout out to several of the young men here. Hit to second. Out at first is Slagle. Shout out to several of the young men here at the game. Their sisters playing in the game. They've earned themselves some ball cards. We will head to the top of the 7th. Team Freedom has taken a 7-5 lead here in the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic. We're back for the top of the 7th inning. Kira Smith up to bat from All Saints Academy. Nope, not All Saints. Christ Church Academy in Florida. All Saints Academy also in Florida, but different school. Smith popped up to right field. Lost it in the sun as Evans. Smith is going to dig for second and get in to pick up the lead-off double here in the top of the 7th. Team Glory has seen their lead absolutely disintegrate as Team Freedom's come back to take the lead in this game. Throw to short. That's going to be Klutz safe at first. Zeig double clutch there at short. And that'll put runners on first and third. Molly Moon, one of the young ladies we got a chance to speak to a little bit earlier in the game here. Called strike for a 1-1 count. Tying run at second. And Moon with a great foul ball. To the dismay of the young men here. Ball 2 here. In the top of the 7th. A little bit high, and it'll bring up a 3-2 count. Oh, and they give him the walk to load the bases. So the tying run at second, leading run at first. Number 15, Jesse Hamill, just a bit outside. Pass ball. Smith comes in home. Safe! Kira Smith with a perfect slide. Just barely beats Maresh. And Team Glory puts a dent in that lead. Hamill foul ball here. 1-1 the count. Hamill shoots it past third into left field. Fire into third. Safe. That will bring in Klutz. Moon is going to be at third. Hamill at first. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a tie game. And now Workman from Northview Academy right up the road in Kodak at the plate. Hamill's going to go take second. Go ahead, run at third. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Just a bit inside, 2-1. Now outside 3-1 here at Eagleton Ballpark, Maryville, Tennessee. And it is Maryville. Maryville. Up and away, and we've got loaded bases. Which brings Kirsten Thomas to the plate. Carly Maresh still in the circle. Maresh gets the ball 1. Thomas is going to get walked. That will bring in Moon, rather. And it will give Team Glory the lead once again, 8-7. Ball is fired to second. Claire Mixon gets the out, though. Or the stop, rather. Nine, 7. Team Glory adds another run. Not an out. My bad. My correction. Bedsole with the single. There's a shot into right center. Fielded by Miller. Bombs away to Maresh. But not before Thomas and Workman cross the plate and extend that lead to 11-7. And now runners at second and third. One out here in the top of the 7th. Team Glory has come roaring back to take their lead back. 12-7 currently. Pitch is down for ball 2. Strike 2. 1 out here. Now, granted, Team Freedom is going to bat here in the bottom of the 7th. And they were the victims of a attempted comeback by Team Unity. Who knows? Could get a Team Freedom comeback. 3-2 count. Popped into center. What a snag there. She'll fire it in. This is going to be Evans scoring. Miller with the hang on, what do we got? Let's see what we got here. So they're going to call catcher interference. So the run stands. No out. That's going to be Aiden Saavedra called safe at first with the catcher interference. This is now Natalie Gardner up to bat from the Cabarrus Stallions. Gardner denies a baseball card.
Up to bat is number 75, Natalie Gardner.
To the count. Now 1-2. Gardner with a foul. 1-2. Glory has extended their lead to 13-7. And a strike 3, swinging. Bresh gets her. Maybe 2 outs here. Let me get that scoreboard fixed because it's absolutely wrong. Ball's passed. Misses the throw at second. So off the steal of second, this will be Saavedra. Safe at third. So let me put that back on third. There you go. Kenzie Bailey up to bat now. Pass ball. Saavedra thought about it.
That's plays.
But Slagle did a good job shutting that down. 2-0 the count. Bailey with an absolute rocket. A missile, you might say. Ball to call here. Bailey's missile depleting the stash of sports collectibles here in the press box. put a runner on first and third. And Kiara Smith is back up. She got this comeback started. Smith punches it between short and third. Keach fields it. Smith pulls up at first.
Now batting, number 7.
Base is now loaded. And we're going to get a pitching change here.
See what we got here, boys. You want the Piazza now, or do you want Sadim Rafaela, or the Levin Cook, Ellie Dela Cruz, Jackson Churio?
Looks like they're going to bring in number 15, Zoe Tucker from Russell Christian to get Team Freedom out of this 7th inning.
Oh, you mean Sadim Rafaela?
Team Glory absolutely wreaking havoc
Ellie Dela Cruz. Yeah, there you go. That's a cool one. Yep.
on this Team Freedom
Pitching,
defense.
15, Zoe Tucker.
Not sure what the delay is, but we'll step aside. Tucker came in
Down to
to
bat,
bat,
number 5.
or to
Austin
pitch rather.
Moon.
Klutz got to second. Smith is at third. And it clears the fence. And the crowd goes mild.
Hemorrhaging baseball cards.
Another baseball card is hemorrhaged. Team Glory has taken over this game. 2-1 count. There's still 2 outs, by the way. There's been 2 outs for about 20 minutes now. Called strike 2. We're 1 strike away from Team Freedom attempting a 9-run comeback. Because that's what it's gotten to at this point. Pop up here by Moon. It'll drop before Keach can get it. Smith is going to score. Tucker in the circle. Klutz to third. It'll be 16-7.
All right. Is he gonna pick one he likes here? All right. You like that, Mikey Ops? Good choice.
So Klutz to first.
Is that ball? At the plate, number 15, Jesse
And
Hamill.
Moon to first, Klutz to third. Hamill up to bat. Fouls it. (16-7) the score here. With 2 outs. Call is 0-2. Hamill. 1 strike away. And it won't happen. But she will pop it up. Miller's going to snag it. And that will end what seemed like a 30-minute rather. What seemed like a 30-minute top of the 7th. Team Freedom is going to have one last gasp at a comeback. Ellie Zeig is going to lead off the comeback attempt. For Team Glory, and she'll lead it off with a single.
Next up, Game 2's MVP, Berkeley.
That's what you like to call multiple steps in the right direction. Berkeley Miller now up to bat. Punches it through the gap. Bedsole has it in center. Zeig will pull up at second. Miller safe at first.
Trolling in the box, number 24, A.J. Gibson.
Kinsey Bailey still in the circle. Ooh, what a ripper. Number 24, A.J. Gibson. Up to bat now. Called ball 1-1. Of course, right here on the Gatlinburg Cap Classic channel, we got the Game 3 of the baseball games going on.
You get a baseball, buddy?
Meanwhile, punches through the gap is Gibson. Zeig is going to score. Bedsole fields it and holds Miller up at second. Gibson up at first. And now it's 16-8. And there was a foul baseball from the game next door. Called strike 1. 1-1. Kinsey Bailey, the junior from Cornerstone Christian, trying to put away Team Freedom. But here's Maresh with a little dribbler in the infield, fielded by third base, Avedra, I believe.
Up to bat now, number 15, Zoe Tucker.
And it'll score another run.
Oh, was that? That wasn't another run. I think. Scored another run? Pretty sure.
Big hit here. Tucker and Miller are going to score. It's a great hit by Zoe Tucker. And it'll add 2 more. We'll get an infield huddle here. We'll get a pitching change. A round of applause for Kinsey Bailey.
Now pitching for Team Glory, we have number 75, Natalie Gardner.
And Team Glory is going to bring in Natalie Gardner to close it out. And almost all Cabarrus Stallions infield. Gardner in the circle. You'll have Molly Moon at first. Klutz is going to be at second. Saavedra at third.
Now to bat for Team Freedom, number 19, Izzy Hankus.
And then you'll have Michaela Cranford, who so far is responsible for 3 outs in this game by herself. At short. Kirsten Thomas at catcher. Here comes Izzy Kangas up to bat. Ball 1. Runners on first and third. Swing and a miss by Kangas. No outs so far. Just a bit outside, 2-1. Now. Only a 6-run deficit here for Team Freedom. And now 3-2.
Honestly, it is not out of reach at all. Not one bit.
And a walk, bases loaded. And up to bat is going to be number 8, Kaylin Evans. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Strike 2. Nope, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Up and away, ball 2. 3-1 the count now. Foul tip. And it's a full count. Hit back to Gardner, fires to Thomas, steps on first, out number 1. Gardner, cool, calm, and collected on that one. Knew exactly where to put that softball as soon as she fielded the hit by Evans.
14, Landry
Number 14, Landry
Miller.
Miller. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Miller. It gets down for a base hit. She'll have a single. Fire it in. Thomas grabs it, but 2 runs score. Kangas and Tucker. And folks, we've got a 16-12 game.
Now it's bat number 5, Lily Keach.
And runners on second. That will be a double. So runners on second and third. Keach almost hit to the exact same spot, like maybe 5 feet to the right. Oh, Keach, what a rocket towards a sea of parked vehicles. And a couple hits out that way. Actually, it might be just towards the walkway, so they might be safe. Diving attempt at third, misses. Left field is backs it up. Throw is in. Keach is safe at second. Miller safe at third. Evans scores. And it's 16-13.
I got one.
Oh, look at you. All right. Sabine Raphaela.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Look
Congrats. Number 4, Claire Mixon at the
Claire Mixon up to bat. And she does represent the tying run. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. 1 out. Miller at third. Two and one. Keach at second. Team Freedoms come from 16 to 8. Just a bit outside, ball 3. Mixon takes first. Bases are loaded. And the go-ahead run
Up to bat, number 5, Tilly Slagle.
comes to the plate. It's Tilly Slagle from the Brazos Valley Mustangs in Texas. Inside ball 1. Only 1 out. So even if Slagle ends up being out or there's an out here, not the end of the world. Ball 2. In the on-deck circle, number 22, Ellie Zeig, also from Brazos. There's Slagle, punches it to short. Out at second, Keach hustles back to third. So Miller's going to score. No, they call her safe at out at second. Claire Mixon out at second. So now runners at the corners. It is another run scored for Team Freedom, so it's 16-14.
Up to bat, number 22, Ellie Zeig.
Slagle's going to take second. Keach at third. Gardner just a bit outside. There are 2 outs. Gardner deals and Zeig swings and misses. 2-1. Called strike 2. We'll see if it happens. Right now, the on-deck circle features Berkeley Miller. But right now, Gardner's got a 2-2 count. 2 outs. Foul tip. Zeig stays alive. Tying run at second. Zeig is the go-ahead. Zeig swings and misses. Gardner with the final punch out of the game. She saves the lead.
Incredible game 3. Thank you so much to both teams.
For Team Glory.
Fans, stay around for the post-game.
And that'll do it.
Award ceremony.
Team Glory 16. Team Freedom 14. Stick around. We will have presentation of the post-game awards. We'll be right back. And, of course, I forgot to unmute the mic, but as you can see there on the field, your 3 award winners for this game. Natalie Gardner from the Cabarrus Stallions, top pitcher. Gold Glove Award went to Claire Mixon from Arundel Parrott. And Rayleigh Evans from Evangel Christian winning the MVP award. That will do it for Game 3 of the 2026 Gatlinburg Cap Classic for softball. Make sure you tune into the baseball game happening right here on this channel as well. We will step aside. Might have an exhibition game, not sure, but we'll let you know. But for Blake Biggs, I'm James Shannon. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see y'all next year.